Take a look at these natural, beautiful trees. This is where the animals live and where the plants grow. All of this is valuable and precious. If we continue to eat meat on a daily basis, the trees will require deforestation. As a result, beautiful trees will diminish. When the crops are planted in the fields, the animals only eat grass and plants from the land. That's all they really have left. When all the beautiful trees are gone, the climate will become more of a problem. I encourage you to cut down on eating animal meats and focus on eating more plant-based foods. This will help save the environment and save the trees. These trees are so beautiful, and when I look at them, I love and care for them. Cattle ranching now covers nearly 80% of deforested Amazon land. Extensive tree removal can lead to the soil drying out. People just chop off these beautiful trees here, like this picture shows. Everything used to be forest, and now it's all chopped off. They are normal people like us, but they don't understand that the world needs trees. Global agribusiness has for 30 years turned to tropical rainforests, not for their timber, but for the land that can be used to graze cattle or grow palm oil and soya. Millions of hectares of trees have been felled to provide burgers for the US, and more recently, animal feed for farms for Europe, China, and Japan. Deforestation, as pictured here. Save the water for the future, lakes, rivers, streams, and the oceans. Take a look at this beautiful waves of the ocean, the beach along the waves. Behind me, you can see the beautiful blue ocean. There is marine life deep within the ocean floor. This is where the fish live. There are beautiful fish and plants everywhere. Some people eat fish, and then the fishing boats that come out to the ocean take out the fishing nets to pull the fish out of the ocean, where a large pile of fish is being pulled out. They're looking for a specific kind of fish and throw away what they don't want, or any dead fish. About 50% of the fish that are left over goes to the grocery store, where consumers can buy them. What happens to the remaining 50% of the fish? They are thrown away, and they become filthy and gets polluted. It will become stinky and toxic. All of this gets thrown back into the ocean. Can you imagine that? Not only the fish, but the animal farms with dead animal products, leftover feces, and such are left in large piles. Where does all of that go? They are dumped along the coastal area near the shore here. It will drift into the ocean and impact the coral reefs and therefore destroy plant life, causing them to degenerate. This affects the fish and plant life in the ocean. Everything becomes lifeless in the ocean and it gets polluted. As a result, we cannot use the ocean anymore. I recommend you cut down on eating fish. Annoying bycatch. 40% of the bottom trawler catch thrown back are dead. 40 to 90% of marine life taken from the ocean are bycatch. That is, it's not used by humans. and therefore it's thrown back into the ocean dead as waste material, as you can see here. Billions of fish, sharks, sea turtles, dolphins, birds, and other marine animals are injured and killed by long lines each year. America's waterway shields them, and the toxic runoff from factory farms is the leading cause of impaired water quality. The amount of manure produced by factory farms is staggering. The agency estimates that those operations create between 500 million and 1 billion tons of manure. That is 3 times as much waste as humans produce in the United States. The task of keeping those hundreds of millions of tons of animal waste out of rivers, lakes, and estuaries are enormous, clearly requiring a strong set of revised regulations for the handling of factory farm waste, including provisions for tracking waste when it's being moved off-site. Keep air clean. As you can see, here's a beautiful blue sky along with clouds, rain, thunderstorms, and winds. We breathe in the fresh air, and that's how we are kept alive and live longer. There are also animals living in farms where the livestock is being raised. When animal feces and urine are built up by the tons, it will smell and stink and spread everywhere in these large factory farms. The stinky smell causes emissions of ammonia, and when we inhale them, it causes respiratory illness and lung inflammation. This can lead us to developing asthma. That's not really healthy. What's more, the animals are then taken from the farm and transported on a truck, causing more emissions in the air. They are being delivered to the slaughterhouse to be processed into meat products. The meat products are then transported on a truck, carrying more emissions to be delivered to the different processed meat factories. Some get canned, are packaged frozen, and other sorts of packaging methods. All of these products are transported into trucks again. More products go in more trucks from numerous factory locations. Trucks carry more emissions to deliver to the grocery stores. This is performed every minute of each day. Trucks continuously deliver on a constant basis. That's not really healthy for the air. It causes more pollution. Meanwhile, there are local farmers markets close by. Only a short distance is traveled for local farmers to deliver the produce for the consumers to buy. Keeping it simple. I encourage you to eat more produce from farmers market, more than animal products. Processes of animal products causes more harm than markets do. I suggest you cutting back or stop eating meat in order to save the air from becoming more polluted. Factory farms have a significant influence on global warming, affecting both our air and water quality. Agribusinesses spray animal sludge into the air to make space in the cesspools for more waste. As you can see, is shown here. A report finds that air at some factory farm sites are dirtier than America's most polluted cities. As you can see here, there's a graphic you can look at. Another graphic to look at. Be kind to animals. Stop factory animal farms. You can save 100 animals per year. End deforestation for grazing. Save an acre of trees per year. End grazing on public lands. Tell the government to stop killing wildlife for corporate ranchers' profits. Stop wars for resources. Help end corporate rule. Make the world a better place. Help stop climate change. You can stop the #1 polluter of water. Support a sustainable planet. Live your values. Live with compassion. Stop the violence. Adopting a plant-based diet is one of the most important and effective acts anyone can take to make this world a better place. Go vegan. Save the humans. Save the planet. Save the animals.